Escape the cold with Wish You Were Here Week, all next week on the Weather Channel. Now, you're local on the 8s.
A winter storm warning is in effect for our area. Currently in our area, 27 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here's our local Doppler radar. For tonight, flurries and a few snow showers throughout the night. Low 20. Winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of snow 40%. And on Wednesday, snow, high 23. Winds north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of snow 90%. 2 to 4 inches of snow expected. And Wednesday night, snow, low 21. Snow accumulating 1 to 3 inches. Our 7-day outlook.
Past the hour now. This storm in the Pacific Northwest is packing what could be a historic punch. Earlier this evening, I spoke with Rick Sheridan. He's with the Seattle Department of Transportation. He explained how Seattle is gearing up for the heavy snow.
So in addition to laying down salt brine to make sure that the snow and ice doesn't bond with the pavement, we're going to put out 30 plows sometime around 1 a.m. to make sure that when that first wave of precipitation hits the city, that we have vehicles in the right places to respond effectively to this snowstorm. Seattle is a complicated place to do snow operations in because not only do you have the hills, but you also have a lot of bridges to get across waterways. So the combination of the two means a complicated snow response operation. So we'll be out there aggressively pre-treating and then obviously responding with salt when we have snow finally arriving. Our advice really to people who are thinking about traveling through the Seattle area is to, if this isn't a necessary trip, it might be worth your time to delay it, to take that trip another day. Or if you really do have to travel, leave that driving to someone who's a professional, a Metro Transit bus driver. That'll help you get to your destination safely.
Well, forecasting big storms like this one we're seeing is now easier thanks to a new radar system in the Pacific Northwest. Our severe weather expert, Dr. Greg Forbes, shows us how they do it. With a big snowstorm coming for Seattle, they're going to be able to make good use of a brand new radar that's been deployed there. It's been put up on top of a hillside. In the past, the mountains have often blocked the storms coming in. Here you see video, time-lapse of them deploying that radar. It's up in Langley Hill, Washington. It's on a hilltop and it actually is able to point slightly downward. So instead of having the beam get so high that it goes over top of approaching storms, this one will be able to see farther out over the Pacific as the storms come in. It's also what we call a dual polarization radar. The National Weather Service is making upgrades to all of its radars so that instead of just having the beam scan in a horizontal plane, it'll alternate with also scanning with a beam that sort of oscillates up and down. Now that's what we call the dual polarization. The advantage of that is that the horizontal beam, when it's going like that, the raindrops, big ones, get flattened, and so you get more return there. The snowflakes, though, as they tumble, you'll get a different disproportionate amount of return from the vertical part of that. So you can distinguish rain from snow and also in other storms from hail, estimate rainfall better. So this will be a great test of that brand new radar. Back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Forbes. And that radar will be put to the test, especially as we head through the afternoon here, tracking the snow falling in places like Seattle. Our big northwest storm bringing snow also into Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, the high country of Colorado. Wet weather expected with that wintry mix in Salt Lake City. A lot of wind as well. Cold air and snow around the lakes. The rain will be moving out of the southeast and a few snow showers through the interior northeast tomorrow. And look at this cold air. We have an extreme extreme cold warning for all of North Dakota into parts of northwest Minnesota. We could see wind chills as low as 45 below zero, 10 degrees in Billings. That's your forecast high. So the Arctic air is on the way, and that's spilling into the northwest, contributing to our big snowstorm, which will track again on Thursday. Eventually, the rain moves into California as well, especially around the Bay Area. That could cause some delays at the airports. More snow showers around the Ohio Valley and into the interior northeast. And you'll notice where that cold air is. New York City, you're only at 36 for your high on Thursday. Starting to warm across the south, still holding on to the Arctic air farther to the north, and a few snow showers here across the northern plains on Friday. Rain working into the lower Mississippi Valley. We still have our unsettled weather in the northwest. In fact, it's going to stick around